Up so far so good, y'all. Hold up, the music gonna start. How we sound? I feel like everything sounds weird for some reason. Hold on. Why did the music stop? I didn't stop the music. Yeah, we got something going on. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Let's see what's going on here. We should be live on different platforms right now. I'm just checking. All right. Where are the different... Yo, what's going on? Let's see. Okay. We're live right now on Twitch. Let's see if I can hear myself. All right. So good on Twitch. On Twitch, we are good. If you are on any platform, shout out to platform. Just so we can know you're good. All right, now here we go. Let's see. I'm going to change a couple things. Work with me. Work with me. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, music got jacked up. Yo, how is that even possible? There it goes. Holy smokes. We got it. Yo, now I want to know which platforms are we good on. Let's check YouTube. I want to make sure we good on YouTube. Hold up. All right, live on YouTube. Okay, let's check what else? We should be live on IG. On Instagram, let's see. I don't know. We should be live on Instagram. I don't know if that's going on. Let's check TikTok. All right, we checking all the streams, y'all. What's going on? Burn up the chat. I think we're live on TikTok. Who knows? It should be going live to others. I don't know. We'll figure this out later. What's going on, y'all? Come on in. Tune in. I'm waiting on everybody to jump in. Give a little bit of time because we got to it. So let's see. I'm going to give a little bit of time, man. Now, Twitch. Okay. So, we're going to give it a little bit of time for everybody to jump in. Let's give a couple minutes. But how everybody doing today? All right. And when I explain things, I only like to explain them one time. You know what I mean? I only like to explain it one time. One time only. All right, we got a couple in here. I'm just going to get to it. I don't even got time for it. So let's go ahead and get to it, y'all. What's going on? It's your boy, Nick Moses 05, Mo Fam. You can be anywhere else in the world. You are here with your boy, Dap Me Up, Harry Knuckles and all. Let's get into it. So everybody's been wondering, where the hell has Nick Moses 05 been? Well, I can tell y'all, bro, I got my shit rocked. And I mean rocked. It was actually live. I would play the video. I'm not even going to play the video. That's just embarrassing. But during the basketball game, man, I actually got hit with an elbow, man, and knocked out, like, all my shit, bro. Like, shit, man, it was tore up, bro. It was tore up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even going to say nothing else. But since that happened, it been rough, man. I couldn't, lots of pain, couldn't talk much. Couldn't eat much. Still going through it. Right now, got a denture piece in because we're going to be doing implants. And I have to wait until I heal before I can get those implants. So I am frucked up, my boy. But nonetheless, I had choices. Either it was going to be once I get a little better, because I'm still in pain right now, believe it or not. I'm still in a lot of pain just trying to talk. But it was either the show don't go on or I tough it out. And the show going on, I'm toughing this shit out. You know what I mean? So, yo, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to cover. You see, I'm not in the back. I could have set up in the back, but I wanted to get straight into it. I was going to play the game. Shit didn't work out. So, you know, it's time to get to it. Now, as I see, okay, we got some tuning in. All right, I'm waiting here. Now, we're trying from Streamlabs. This is new. We typically do all our lives through Restream, and we will continue. We still have Restream. We're going to go through Restream. But just curious as to how this works. We're trying to diversify. We'll try different things, right? So I want to see how this is. Okay, so the live's going on. Twitch, perfectly. YouTube, how are we looking on YouTube? Are we live on YouTube, guys? Can I know? I'm going to pull up the YouTube application. You don't got to worry. I got you. Here we go. And we are live. Okay. So we are good. So here's a test. Good. Test. Burn this shit up. All right. So I see here it's probably going to be a moment. We're going to let people join. I want to know if the post went out on X. If it did not, we might jump over to Restream, guys. I'm going to be honest. We might jump over to Restream. We just might. Okay. Live. Okay, so I'm live on Twitter. Okay, so we're going to let it go for right now. Y'all, Nintendo been on a news month. I ain't even just going to say a week. It's been a lot of stuff recently that has been, at least as far as Nintendo, is fucking crazy, man. So let's get into it. Now, everybody, I'm going to try to speak, like I said, with this damn piece in is hard, right? But we getting this shit on the road. So, Nintendo has officially clapped back at one of the cockiest pirates on the internet. That is every game guru. His name is Jesse Kian. He spent the last few years streaming unreleased Switch games, bragging he had 1,000 burner channels and telling Nintendo, "You might run a corporation, but I run the streets." Exact words. Now, Jesse Kian, everyone, is known as Every Game Guru, who is a streamer who built a persona around playing pirated and often unreleased Nintendo Switch games on live platforms. YouTube, Twitch, Kick, others. He was going on and on a damn rampage. Okay? Now, since around 2022, Nintendo says he has streamed at least 10 different leaked games, over 50 streams total, before they were officially released. Titles named in the filings include Mario and Luigi Brothership, Pikmin 4, Super Mario Party Jamboree, and The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Now, how did Nintendo respond? I know everybody's wondering. How did Nintendo respond? I wonder how Nintendo responded. Y'all tell me, how do y'all think Nintendo responded? This is something that's been covered, but we ain't cover it here. We ain't talk about it. We covered Every Game Guru when his ass was streaming those damn games way back then. We covered his ass then. Okay? And guess what we said? You're dumb, Jesse. Jesse, you're dumb. Okay? Why would you do that shit? That's what we said. I don't know what everybody else said. But what did Nintendo do? I'm glad you asked. They hit him with dozens of DMCA takedown notices across multiple platforms. Okay? They also accused him of running unlawfully modified consoles and heavily pushing emulators like Yuzu and Ryujinx. Now, a federal lawsuit was filed in November 2024 for copyright infringement and trafficking in circumvention devices. This man was adding them up. Instead of laying low, this asshole Jesse, I need to bring you on. I ain't even just gonna call you asshole, Jesse. My bad. Maybe you thought your nuts were bigger than Nintendo. Maybe. I need to bring you on and talk with you, Jesse. Matter of fact, Jesse, I'm gonna write you. We're gonna talk. So he doubled down. He sent an email directly to Nintendo and said, I have 1,000 burner accounts. We can do this all day. Exactly what he said. Now, he also posted on Facebook that they should have done more research on me. You might run a corporation, but I run the streets. That's what he said, not me. Nintendo says he evaded service, so the court allowed substituted service via email and letters to his mother, grandmother, and partner. Now, of course, what do you think he did when that happened? If a lawsuit came to Mr. Every Game Guru after all these allegations, what do you think he did? You're probably correct. He ignored everything and never responded to the lawsuit. So in March, the clerk actually entered a default judgment. In October 2025, the judge issued the default judgment and Nintendo wins automatically. So, you want to know what the final result was? I have no problem in telling you. The final result, 17.5 in damages. Y'all, hold up. I ain't got the chats up, man. I see y'all in the chats. I ain't got all the chats up. Hold up. Let me get the chats up, man. That's my bad. All right, I'm getting the chat up. Yo, and oh my goodness, I forgot. Yo, we're streaming. Damn, that was crazy. You see that? We're streaming vertical and horizontal. So if you're on YouTube, different platforms, we're all over. I right now got the Twitch chat up. I wish I had the all chat. I don't know why it doesn't have the all chat. We're using Streamlabs, okay? I'm working with this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up chats for each one of you guys. Okay, so there's YouTube. Okay, we got X. Okay. Bam, we got a couple different chats. I want to get you guys involved. Okay, and talking. Right now, it's only showing the damn Twitch chat in front of me. This shit is bogus. Okay, that's pretty bogus. So, yo, and I'm also going to be, I need to bring others on for this. We might need to get Restream popping. Y'all. I'm looking at the numbers. Everybody joining in from all platforms. I'm only seeing, yo, burn up the chat so I can get this shit going, y'all. We're going to pull up the other chats. I got to get other chats in here, bro. I got to get other chats in here. I can't just have just one chat. I mean, I'm sorry. That's just not, it's not cutting it for me. I don't know for other people, but for me, nah, that don't work, bro. I need to have every single chat in front of me. Okay, here we go. No. What are you doing, bro? I just want the chat. Okay. Layout editor. There we go. All right. Here we go. I'm getting it. Is it not source? Okay. There we go. All right, okay. I think we're getting it. Let's see. I need a chat widget. All right, here we go. I'm getting one for chat. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Okay, nice. I can just pull up a nice chat widget right here. Booyah. Okay, so good. I should be able to add this chat in here now. That was kind of cool, actually. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of fire. Select and install. We want to do it, yes, live. Yup. I don't want to do all the other stuff, though, just the overlays. Oh, no, I mean just the chat box, excuse me. There we go. We're going to see if this works. Okay, chat box. Okay, all right, that wasn't that bad, man. Let's go ahead and grab this chat box. Make it a little bigger, man. We can't do that. First of all, hold up. Croppity doppy. I'm getting better at this, man. There we go. I'm seeing y'all now. That's why I say I need to have y'all up here, man. Here we go. So let's pull it up here. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. All right, I don't want to have it. There we go. Now, chat on this one. I'm doing the other one here, y'all. Okay? So we got horizontal and vertical. We got to chat better. There we go. Okay, we good. Now I should be able to see everyone's chat. Shane, what is going on? Anybody that you put in chat, I should be able to see it right in front of me now. I don't know what's up with that, man. That's kind of crazy. And actually, I don't see why this can't be a little bit bigger, to be honest. I can make it bigger like that, but I don't want to take up too much real estate. All right. We good right there, man. That's pretty good. We can see. So now burn up the damn chat. Can I see if this works? I'm about to see if it works. Can y'all let me know? Because I'm about to go in. I'm trying to make sure. Test. All right, we good. I see the chat. Burn up the chat. Shane, what's going on all the way from Melbourne, Australia? Shane, dap me up. Harry Knuckles and all. I'll be out there, man. But we were talking about Every Game Guru and his decisions to stream games live. And he was doing them on multiple platforms, and now he owes Nintendo $17.5 thousand in damages, okay? 10,000 of those damn dollars were for streaming Mario and Luigi Brother shit before release. Yo, that is the most expensive stream you will probably ever have to pay for, bro. Like ever, that you will ever pay for. My man had to pay $10,000 for streaming Mario and Luigi Brothership. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I don't know. To y'all, it might not be crazy. To me, it's crazy. But the other $7,500 was for 15 circumvention violations at $500 each. So what I take it is, they actually didn't charge him for streaming all those games. They charged him one time for the games, but they charged him 15 times because you have to circumvent your device in order to play these games. So for the other streams, they just charged him $500 each. He actually got off. Yo, Nintendo, they was trying to come for your ass. You lucky. You got off the hook. Now, it was 10 games total, so they could have asked for $100,000. I just got the estimates right here. So, the statutory max Nintendo could have went for was $1.5 million. Yo, hold up. So you telling me Jesse can stream games online, showing off, doing all types of shit, and his punishment is he can't touch emulators, he can't circumvent devices, he can't do any of that shit, and he has to pay $17.5 thousand in damages. But yet, you got somebody out here like Gary who got to pay $14.5 million. What type of shit is this? The judge makes the decisions, not the Nintendo. All right. Not Nintendo. The judge makes the decisions, not Nintendo. All right. So, I could go through the timeline of events. Let's screw that. But Nintendo actually did argue that he was liable for 10 games and multiple acts of circumvention, and those statutory damages could have went up to $150,000 per work, so per infringement, but the judge didn't allow that. Their own motion, now this is Nintendo's own motion, say they could have reasonably asked for $100,000 more. So they could have asked for more, but they only took that $10,000 for the Mario and Luigi Brothership and $7.5 thousand for the anti-circumvention stuff. Wow, I don't know why I was about to say circumvention. But the anti-circumvention stuff was the only thing that he really got off the hook on. The other one, I mean, $10,000 for streaming, you really didn't get off the hook for that. But let's talk about the others. Gary Bowser, $14.5 million. I remember that. I covered that. We actually covered the story here. And Gary has to pay $12.5 million to the U.S. and I believe $2.5 million, I think, in Canada or somewhere. It's broken down some way, but $12.5 he owes to the U.S. He doesn't live in the U.S. He doesn't care. Okay? So, Nintendo's legal team probably Feels like they got another W under their belt, but I don't know. I feel like it's a win, but they didn't get the amount. I don't know if this amount actually deters someone from streaming. 17.5 thousand is, I'm gonna let you know, Nintendo. All right. I'm just saying. Now, for every game guru, it's a massive fucking L. Like, bro, what the hell are you doing streaming games before they come out? First of all, it's probably illegal on the platform you're streaming on. Let's start there. 2, it's illegal. 3, copyright infringement. Like, it's so much dirty shit that goes on with that. Don't do it. Anybody who has a game early, play it to yourself, enjoy. That's all I gotta say. Play it to yourself, enjoy. But I can say Nintendo got to take a L as far as the courtroom a little bit because the judge pushed back on a lot of that. From my understanding, hold up. They were trying to get, this is what Nintendo was trying to get, okay? They wanted a blanket destruction of circumvention devices. So just like, hey, a USB drive, circumvention device. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we want blanket destruction of circumvention devices and no vague injunction against unnamed third parties, okay? No vague injunction at all against unnamed third parties. Nintendo, you done lost your damn mind. You done lost your damn mind, y'all. What's going on? And y'all, dap me up, Harry Knuckles. Everybody in the chat, hit the like button. I see a lot of people here, different platforms. Go ahead and share out the content. I appreciate y'all. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next segment because that was some bullshit. Okay? We ain't even going to talk about it no more. Every game guru is bugging. All right? My man's bugging. All right, on what he's doing. So, let's see if I get this right. We're trying to switch streams, okay, and go from one to the other. All right, now hold on. Let me see if I missed some of these things. So, hey, what are we talking about? Puffin 310, what's going on with you, man? Circumcision. Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about. Yo, and Shane, big shout out to Shane. Shane was actually at the Nintendo office. Shane, I heard you talking bad about Japan, man. What's going on? What's going on, Shane? Talking bad about Japan, man. I don't know. I ain't never been. I don't know how they are. But I heard you said they were rude. Okay. So, let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to switch these out. Hopefully, I do this right now. I'm hoping I do it right. Okay, that's one. All right, now hopefully I can get this second one right. 2. Oh, yes. So, we're good. So far, vertical and horizontal, we're good. We should have titles and everything going. Y'all, this was crazy to me because I really, really like both of these gentlemen. I like them both. I have no problems with either one. Sires has responded back to me before, right? He doesn't respond back to everybody. He's responded back to me before, so I can't say he's never responded to me. I've been in a live talking with Sires. He has responded. But Sires won't respond typically. I'm going to let you know that. Switch Tools is there. Switch Tools, I've seen a couple times, spoke with, ain't got no beef, right, with either one. But they actually went at it a little bit on Twitter. This went down. Went down pretty bad. I was looking at it like nasty work, for everybody in Nintendo modding scene, homebrew community. This ain't good for us. This is not good. We can't be doing this. Oh, water's so good. Now, Switch homebrew scene is basically ran by Sires. For those who do not know, and we have people who do not understand what's going on in the Switch homebrew scene, so I do want to explain for everybody. Sires M is the main dev behind Atmosphere and a bunch of essential tools for the Nintendo Switch modding scene. All right? On November 12th, he woke up, opened X, and found out that Switch Tools had compiled and shared an unfinished dev build from his GitHub branch. And this is a build he hasn't even tested himself. So, of course, Sires was pissed, and that's an understatement. So, what do you think happens when you got two guys who are on Twitter who are pissed at each other? Twitter wars, yes. So, you get a lot of different things, and I want to go ahead and break this down. So, you guys know Sires, who I just covered, Switch Tools is an info utility account that posts firmware info, tools, and updates. Now it's automated by Gamers Zoria, okay? So everybody out there on X right now, Gamers Zoria, go ahead and check out. But Switch Tools is mainly automated by Gamers Zoria. So it was the first tweet that kicked all this off. I think I got it right here. It says, Sires, this is Sires M, in response to Switch Tools posting the unfinished dev build. Okay? So, and Nintendo Museum is just amazing. Thank you for that, Shane. This is a big mistake due to changes in the firmware that would cause memory corruption for most homebrew. Still unimplemented service commands. Please don't post this shit. It's super obnoxious. Okay? Exactly what Sire said. Now, he's talking about that dev branch build that Switch Tools posted. Now, Switch Tools probably got people trying it, right? But this is what Switch Tools actually defended himself and said. He said he clearly labeled it as a dev build. So anyone who does so is at their own leisure at this point. He also says it was compiled by Sire's own branch on GitHub. So he also credited Sires. He also claims, I don't know, but he told people to wait for the official release, and only those who urgently needed support should use it. I don't know by urgently need support, but I think that statement could be misinterpreted a couple different ways. One way is if I'm going on a trip, maybe I'm going out of country, and I'm not going to have access to these certain tools to be able to play my modified Nintendo Switch. And I accidentally updated. So it is crucial right now that I get this taken care of. So you might think this is something I urgently need. It is urgent for me. But that's not what he means by urgent. That's not what he means at all. Okay? Now, he also argues that this is the purpose of open source. That if Sires is making something open source, you got to be able to tinker, recompile, and you have to make these things available for people at all times. Like, you can't be mad at people for using it. This is Sires' retort. He says, 1, the branch is not in a state where it should run at all. At all. 1. Okay? 2, admits he hasn't even run it on his own console. And he says, this kind of behavior discourages him from actually posting his work early. So it's this kind of work that stops him from doing it. Now, Sires M does politely ask him to not share builds that he's actively working on or known to be broken and unsafe, because people who don't understand shit will always run it. No matter what, they always run it. They're like sheep. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm going to just put this shit on my Switch. Oh, update. Oh, it's good. It's good. Oh, it's fucking good. Then it's broken. That's what happens. He's trying to educate. Okay? So, Switch Tools. What do you think Switch Tools does? I want y'all to think. Just think. What does Switch Tools do? I can throw the paper because I don't even have to know. I can tell you what Switch Tool does. Doubles down. Yes. Double down. Okay? Switch Tool says, Imagine you create an open source tool, but you forbid people to use it as shareware. In that case, don't make it open source. I respect his work, but I don't respect him as a person. Exactly what he said. Later, posts laughing emojis suggesting Cyrus M is discouraged just because people tinker and share with dev builds, saying he always thought Cyrus is a good dev, but not a good person. God damn. Woo! Damn, that was you. You going like that, Switch Tools? You going at him like that? Oh man, I ain't got the soundboard right in front of me. It's in the back in the studio, but man, holy hell. Damn, that's what you doing? He ain't a good person? Like, yo, I'm going to say this, Switch Tools, and I rock with you. I rock with you heavy, man. So this ain't nothing. I don't want you to take nothing personal, nothing I'm saying. I just talk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this. If someone has a critique about you and the type of person you are, they judge you by something you did, a certain thing that you did, and they judge you by it. Like, and I, you know what? I'm going to rephrase that. When someone says something to you and it's right, how they say it sometimes should go out the window. Right? So if someone tells you you got a booger in your nose, you can't be mad like, bro, you just gonna tell me like that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they could have let you walk around for an extra minute with a booger in your nose. They could have not said nothing. So if they said, hey, you ugly bastard, you got a booger in your nose, you better be glad they told you, because they could have said nothing and left you with the booger in your nose. So that's how I feel like this went. I feel like Sire said, please, don't post this shit. And it was kind of like almost like telling way, right? Like, don't post this shit, bitch. And Switch Tools took it like that. Switch Tools is like, nobody's going to tell me what to do. And Switch Tools responded as such. That's what I honestly believe. I honestly believe that. That's just me. That's what I honestly believe. Okay? Now, I will say, right after that, Switch Tools owner clarifies what happened. Okay? This is right after the drama. And hold on, I want to say, first, no. I want to talk about some of those comments that Switch Tools was getting. So, this is what people were saying to Switch Tools. One person on X said, go touch an entire football field of grass. Another user said, held up by a single load-bearing dev. Switch Tools is toxic. Now, another said, you know what? I ain't even going to read these, man. I ain't even going to read these, bro. They getting a little harsh on Switch Tools. I'm going to just say that. They're a little harsh. But on, I think it's Hacktify. I think it's the website. Not sure. But Sayori Yuki, who is the actual owner of Switch Tools, came out with an article. And there were a few things stated in the article, okay? One was Switch Tools originally automated, okay, a lot of their news. Okay? So it's not a personal ego account. They don't want someone to think that someone's like on the account posting stuff trying to get clout. A lot of it's automated. And it comes from Hactuality/Logic Sunrise. Yo, shut the hell up. Don't give me another notification again, bro. Don't ever do that. Especially while I'm streaming. Don't ever do that. Don't disrespect me. Sorry about that, man. All right. Now, Shane, never go back to Japan. Damn. Okay. He also said that because of limited time, the owner had to give access to 2 members to help post updates, and that the tweets arguing with Cyrus M came from one of those 2 members. The member shared a so-called atmosphere fix with only 1 commit, no working Immunan, and very unstable. Exactly the kind of build Cyrus would never share. Cyrus asked for it to be removed, That member dug in for views instead of backing down. That's what Sayori Yuki, the owner of Switch Tools, actually said about the member themselves. Said the member dug in for views. They were, and kind of like I said, they got in their own ego. Sometimes you got to say, yo, my bad, but don't be talking to me like I'm no little boy. I'll take that. That means you said, my bad, you apologize, but don't be talking to me like I'm no little boy, Cyrus. I don't give a fuck. What the hell you doing? I don't give a damn how many damn Switch builds you building, bro. Don't talk to me like I'm no goddamn little boy. Talk about please don't post this shit. Say, bro, write me, just hit me up. You can send me a message directly. You got to put it on X for everybody, huh? I'm just playing Switch Tools, y'all. Huh? You gonna put it for everybody to see, really? You can't just hit me in my DMs and say, yo, bro, take that shit down. Now, if you would have said, don't post that shit in my DMs, it's different. I might respect, but you got to say it out there and everybody. I'm with Switch Tools on that. I do feel like when you get on, and a lot of people get big nuts on X, right? A lot of people just go, yo, they'll tell you, like, yo, bro, blah, 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 blah. And they'll stand on it. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. Yo, how another bot? Yo, I'm changing the age of accounts. You know what I'm saying? Bot got in on Twitch, bro. Come on, man. How y'all? Hey, Twitch, how y'all stopping bots? Y'all cutting down on view bots, but can't cut down on like porn bots. Like, what the hell? Okay. Anyways, my bad, y'all. I got off. So, the owner says they were very sick and didn't see any of this until the next morning. And once they did, they revoked that member's access and they confirmed they're now the only person managing Switch Tools. They actually apologized to Sires for the behavior of that member. And they made it clear they won't reveal the member's identity because that would be typically doxing and harassment. But they confirmed the offending tweet would be deleted, and it was deleted. I can tell you that. It was officially deleted. So, who do y'all think is right? Because I'm going to tell y'all this. I got a couple things. I mean, I can go on and on. I got a lot of stuff to talk about this. I'm going to say this. This is what I think. I think, how can I put this? Switch Tools is an account that is trying to pass along as much information as possible in regards to the modding scene, especially for Nintendo Switch, right? What they're trying to do. So they're trying to pass that information along the right way. That's how they're trying to do it. But sometimes what could happen is when you have members trying to help even a bigger initiative, clout and ego can become a thing. You can start posting certain things. Like, to me, why would you post a dev build? Why? The majority of people who use Nintendo Switch builds are not devs. And if they are devs, I'm going to tell you something, member of Switch Tools, okay? They are already tapped in with Sires and grabbing the dev builds. Like, a dev already knows where to go for the dev builds. You don't have to post on X for a dev build. That's just to that member, just so you can like understand how shit work. Put yourself in the shoes of a dev first before you start posting shit for clout. I ain't gonna lie. I've done it before. I got my ass ran up off a GBA temp one time. Okay, one time. I'm back. I'm all the time now. Now I got people who represent me on GBA temp, but nonetheless, I got ran up off a GBA temp because I was talking with, I forgot his name, man. My guy, too. No, matter of fact, I remember his name now, but I'm not going to shout him out. He's still around. But I'm going to just say, my man said I got SX Retro. This is going to work with Team Executor product, man. I'm telling you, you're going to be able to have artwork for all your old retro games. It's going to have videos. They had this whole big plan, and they had everything rolled out. So I came out there. I went on GBA Temp. I put a post. I started telling people, and bow! The flame war came, man. They hit me. Everybody. When I say everybody, I mean everybody. Even my homie was like, yo, he don't mean no harm, man. But Nick, you got to take that down. My homie said, hey, bro, you cool. I rock with you, man. You got to take that down, bro. Right? So, I'm going to just say, anybody can get it when it comes to the homebrew modding scene. If you wrong, you wrong. Just say you wrong, bro. Just take it and walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, I took an elbow. Yo, I almost want to play the clip. I took an elbow and all my shit got knocked out, bro. Bow! That shit said, bing! Came out. Y'all know how expensive implants is? I don't think you do. So I'm pissed. But guess what? The show going on, goddammit. I ain't stopping no damn show for nobody. Okay? And the community felt the same way. So, let's say the exact tweets. Imagine coming at an actual developer of the tool with a smart-ass comment like this. Jesus freaking Christ. My man, go touch an entire football field of grass. That was my... The Switch homebrew scene is held up by a single load-bearing dev. Why the F are you being toxic with him? Here's another one. Let's drive this unfinished car that has no brakes while we're still working on getting some brakes. I like that one. You're compiling and sharing builds of something very work in progress, untested and potentially harmful to users. You have zero respect for the person who poured tens of thousands of hours of free time into this. Yo, that awkward moment where you keep trying to save face and keep looking worse with every post. Now, another one. You only have followers thanks to people like him. Damn. So, I ain't going to go ahead and drive this to the ground, because I could go on and on with this, but I'm going to wrap it up with this. I'm going to wrap it up with one final thing. Everybody in the Nintendo Switch modding homebrew scene, if you are doing something without the best intentions, you will get pointed out. People will catch you. They will say it, and they have no remorse for saying it. Not just on X, also on GBA Temp. I'm sure there's other websites where they will call you out. I can tell you the Nintendo Switch homebrew scene is not one of them ones that you want to play around in and think you're going to get over on. Okay? You keep trying to get clout off the Switch homebrew scene. You keep faking and flogging and dodging on the Switch homebrew scene. They will call you out. Mark my words. I've been here. I've been here multiple years, bro. So many years. I can tell you, they'll call you out. Joshua Drake, dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. Joshua Drake, also somebody, been here for years, man. I want to say 4 or 5 years, however long we've been talking about it, right? We go live more now, right? We popping now a little bit more. I must say we on multiple platforms, multiple million views across each year. You know what I'm saying? We build up. We doing our thug dizzle right now. But before we were even big, we were covering nothing but Nintendo Switch modding, man. We was talking about modding back when version 1 was out and there wasn't even a version 2. Like, so we go back. The homebrew scene do not play, man. The homebrew scene do not play. Okay? And you see the chat. Yeah, we got the chat. So now it don't matter where you chat from. I don't care what platform, it should pop up. We got the horizontal and vertical going, both platforms. We're not on Restream. We're going to do Restream next time. This time, y'all, I'm trying to, trying to see how the vertical and horizontal thing work. If it works great, we might start implementing it with Restream. So, we working it out. All right? So, let's go ahead and move on to the next one, man. Hopefully I got this right. Let's see if I got it right now. Here we go. All right. Hopefully. Come on, Nick. You got this. Don't mess it up. Now. Bam. Okay, I got that one. Now we got to do this one. Boom. Okay. Y'all. Oh, man. Oh, 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 Lord, 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 Lord. Unlock switch. Who's with me? Do anybody here have an unlock switch? They gave out some beta units now. They gave out some beta units. Do anybody here got a beta unit? Anybody here got a beta unit? We're going to talk about, yes, unlock switch. Everybody, we're doing it. Y'all look at you. Unlock what? So unlock switch. My dude, we going to cover it, but I want you to read this chat right now. I want you to read this chat right now, unlock switch, as I'm live, because I'm going to send you the clip. I'm going to let you see what the people saying. I ain't going to be saying it. The people going to be saying it. They supposed to have an R4 switch. You got 2 JZX. Yeah, I want one. You got Dead Specimen. Had one. Okay. Unlock switch. First, let me give y'all the news. And then we're going to talk directly to unlock switch. Okay? So, unlock switch, for those who do not know, at this point has become a mysterious, long-awaited dream for some. But right now there is new news that I will cover. And before, you know what? Fuck that. We getting straight into it, man. We getting straight into it, y'all. Okay, I'm going to get to the news, but I'm talking about me and Unlock Switch first. Unlock Switch, me and you going to talk first, Unlock. Unlock. First of all, I want to tell you this. I can never take back what you've done for me, right? There was a time when everybody was believing everything that came out of your mouth account. It don't matter what happened. It said unlock switch. It was believed. The mix switch was down here. You were up here. There was a time. I remember at that time, I would go live and there was not a lot of channels sharing the live content on X. Unlock switch did. Unlock switch not only shared the content on X, they also shared the content elsewhere. They also have promoted Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast. Now, some people might say, well, Nick, that was in their own best interest. Because really, they wanted you to promote their product, Nick. Can't you see that? Duh. They're helping build you to make you sell their shit, bro. Come on, catch up. This is how I am, and I'm going to keep it real with everybody. Sometimes you can be a casualty of war, and sometimes you can be a prophet of war. And I look at it as being a prophet of war, which means, making something out of it. There's a lot of times where things go on behind the scenes and my shit, I see right through that like chess, man. That totally could be true. Totally could be true. Could be. Don't know. We don't have any factual evidence. Product ain't out. I know y'all going to say, but we just going to say, no, nothing concrete I can put my hands on that we know for sure. But one thing I do know is that I'm my own man. I can do it if I want to, cannot do it. I decided to do it because they actually supported me at times where even people who were saying they would support me wasn't supporting me. When you are live and streaming for as long as I have been doing it. I've been doing this so long, bro. Like, I got my shit knocked out and had to put a denture piece in. You know what I'm saying? Like, my shit was bruised up and messed up. I'm good. Nonetheless, Um, I'm like so many years in to this game, and you see people come and go all the time. Like, yo, I can name probably 10 channels in Nintendo Switch homebrew scene alone that is gone. No more, either not building content, put up something, never put up a video again. People thought I don't go live for a couple weeks. People think I'm gone. For real. Because Nintendo Switch homebrew scene has been like that. But there have not been many constants in the Switch homebrew scene besides, like, what? Mr. Mario, Sires, me, Atmosphere, Michael. Can't forget Michael Crump. We got a couple others too. I ain't gonna, I'm leaving people out. I don't want to leave people out. A lot of y'all been here too through the entire thing. Unlock Switch did something for me when they didn't have to, and I'ma still respect them for it. All right, that's just me. I don't expect nobody else to, but the fact they did that on 100 strength, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like your homie. You know what I mean? He out there bumming it, out here giving out STDs, everybody. And you like, oh, man, but that one time you was at the club, man, you was about to get jumped. Your homie pulled out the thanger, and you ain't get jumped. You remember that day, and you still feel a little in debt to him. Now, damn, I was sad you disappeared. I went to... And I'm back, man. You good. What is Unlock Switch even supposed to do? Just mod your Switch? Yo, we going to talk about that. So let's get into it right now. So, Unlock Switch is now officially open source. What it is a long-promised mod chip alternative for the Nintendo Switch. Now, they have announced that Unlock Switch is now officially open source, They have a GitHub link posted, and everything will be dropping. They said starting this week. We know how it goes, so I ain't going to hold to the time frame. But they said they're going to post it. So right now, if you go to Unlock Switch on X, you can go directly to the GitHub. Somebody can post the GitHub here if you want to. I don't even know if I have it here. Let's just go ahead and, for shits and giggles here, while we here. Unlock Switch, there we go. All right, GitHub. I'm about to put it in there. I think I got it for y'all. Hold on. We should be good. All right, there you go. So that's Unlock Switch right there. Hopefully it pulls up. GitHub.com/Unlock Switch. Okay. But Unlock Switch posted a huge announcement, and they're promising full transparency. They're going to release PCB files for the Unlock Switch board, programmer PCB, all extractor resources, and the Unlock Switch dev board, and also firmware flashing tools, 3D printed case files, and all components required to replicate or improve the project. Okay? Now, the hardware currently uses the Lattice Ice 40 UP5K and the ESP32-S2. A lot of people don't know I have these components right now. I have multiple Unlock Switch board. No, actually, I think I have. Yeah, I have two. I believe I have two. I think it's a purple one and a black one. I have to look. But I believe I have two of them. So, when these files are released, I'm going to say when. Some people are going to say never. These files get put up. I could actually take these files, put them on my board, and begin using them. We will see how that works. Okay? Now, they emphasize something that everybody seems to not care about anymore, but it was a big point at first. We're not selling anything yet. Sales only open after everything is posted. So they're not going to be selling everything till everything's posted. All right? So no money being taken. Now, of course, the community reaction. I want to go through some of these tweets that people put on there after I watch it. Because, Unlock Switch, I tune in. I'm going to talk about it. This is what people were saying, okay? Unlock Switch read them, but Unlock Switch, all right? They haven't uploaded anything yet, one guy said. Next guy, this is the same hype cycle from last year. Next guy, are you launching hardware or just a GitHub page again? Next guy. At this point, I'll get a MIG. Damn. Next guy. Is this dropping when the Switch 3 drops? Damn. Is this dropping when the Nintendo Switch 3 drops? Damn, man, that's crazy. Next guy. I still haven't gotten the giveaway. Next guy. Beta testers are still waiting for their promised hardware. Next guy. Look into your staff. I never got the Switch. I won in your giveaway. Can't have a thief in charge of a company. Next guy. Unlock Switch has been hot air for 2 years. Bro, that's just some. That's just some. Unlock Switch. I'm going to just say, you know what? I'm going to put some Unlock Switch tweets on here. I have them down here. I wasn't even going to do it. But this is what Unlock Switch said. Doubters gonna doubt. Unlock Switch is 100% open source, clean, transparent. Launching soon in less than a week. Patent pending. If you want to get on stage and grab the mic, let us know. So, man, I can go on and on. It's just so much, but let's get right into it, man. All right. When do y'all think Unlock Switch is actually going to post these files? Do you believe Unlock Switch is going to post these files? And then I'll give you a moment. I want to see what y'all put. But then I'm going to talk about what I know. Oh my God, now. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what I know, bro. And right now, dual output, if you're on any platform, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and shout it out. If you're on Instagram, we're on Instagram right now too, y'all. We typically don't go live on IG. Yo, shout out everybody on IG. You know what I'm saying? Shout y'all out. TikTok, everybody, share the content. Keep dapping up, man. We're going to keep it going, right? All right. I have been in contact with Unlock Switch. Okay? I have. I'm going to admit it. I'm not a person that hides shit. I like to be completely transparent. You see about me lisping and shit, talking, you know, get my dent. I like to be clean and transparent. I don't like to worry about shit, hiding behind shit. That ain't me, bro. All right. So, I'm going to tell y'all, Unlock Switch did tell me that, hey, I'm going to hit you up when I release the files. Well, excuse me. They said they're going to hit me up when they make a post. They were going to make a post. They hit me up. They said, yo, the post is up. I said, all right, bet. Check out the post. I retweet, you know, do the duck dizzle. Then from there, I'm reading comments, and they just going nasty work on them. So I'm like, okay, I check out the GitHub, and I'm like, all right, file's going to be posted soon. So I'm very curious how that's going to work. And then all of a sudden, it's like, I ain't see the files. So, I'm going to say this, Unlock Switch. If you're going to do anything, put up some information every week. I don't care what it is. It needs to be something towards the goal. That is my honest critique. If you ain't putting up, you know, just how to make the damn color change on the Unlock Switch, give us something. I'll go live and make the color change, bro. Like, you know, we just have to see something. Because at this point, a lot of people are, and I'm speaking on behalf of you because you my dude. I rock with you. I'm even up here, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people just don't want to see posts or even see words at this point. They really want to see files. So you got to be able to provide that. So I don't care what you post, how you post it, even if it's just making the lights change, colors change, you still have something you're posting. So my recommendation is to post, okay? Post something. Don't matter what it is, post it, all right? That's my advice to Unlock Switch. Now, let me get to chat. Yo, when Temu is legit. Oh, snap. My man called Unlock Switch the Temu version of Mig, man. That was bogus, man. Why you do why you do that to Unlock, man? Why you do- Ender, I don't receive the giveaway prize either. Yo, Ender, you ain't received. I don't have participation. You right, Ender. Hey, I ain't get mine either. Hey, we all might as well say, hey, everybody, we just gonna go there and say we ain't get ours. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna know? He ain't gonna remember. It's been how many? Unlock Switch, you my dog, man. Stop playing. Put some files up, bro. People right now, they want files, man. I'm gonna rock with you. I'll share it. I'll do the content. We'll do whatever, bro. You know I'll rock with you, but you cannot. I'm gonna tell you what you can't do. All right? I'm gonna tell you what you can't do, Unlock Switch. You can't go a couple weeks without posting files. You can't. You can't. At this point, you actually, I'm going to be honest with you. Now, Unlock Switch, I'm telling you, now this, I ain't even supposed to tell you. I'm about to put you on a little game. I'm about to put you on a little game right now, Unlock Switch. I shouldn't be doing. I'm going to put you on a little game. You actually got a little bit of clout right now. Just a tad bit. You actually got a little bit of people who want you to succeed. Before it was nobody. Like, it was all the way up here, everybody, then it went to nobody. Now they're slowly, you got a little bit. You know why that is? You know why that is, Unlock Switch? You got a small amount of people want you to be the underdog to win? Because the Switch homebrew scene has been dry as hell. It's been dry as hell. Do you know how big of a win this would be for you at this time? There ain't nothing else going on in the Switch homebrew scene. It will literally be Unlock Switch talk across the board. You run it. Your sales will skyrocket. Now, you have the opportunity to come back where you were before. Trust me. But you have to put up some files, Unlock Switch. So I'm going to clip this. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to tell you in there that I gave you a lot of, honest words, and it's going to be, listen to the whole thing, because people watching, they watching, okay? And don't think people like me talking about it now and other people talking about it ain't the and Unlock, hold up. This is even better. Unlock Switch, we about to have an intervention. You my dog, too. That's how you know I like you, because, hey, ask everybody here. I don't never have these talks with nobody else. Everybody else is like, hey, I just, you know what I'm saying? So Unlock Switch. I'm throwing the alley. I'm throwing the alley-oop. All you got to do is dunk it. Right? Unlock Switch. I'm going to be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? Not only do you got the perfect opportunity to come back full swing, you also have the opportunity to change your legacy. You got the opportunity to change your legacy. You can make people forget that you were fake. That's what people are going to say. You can make people forget right now. And Unlock Switch, from me to you, from me to you, from me to you. When you get criticism, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. People like me and other people who are out there streaming are the same people who help bring people to you to make that purchase, to think you're a legit person, to think you cool. And the fact that you actually got a relationship with me and we cool, gonna have some people be cool with you. So that alley-oop right there is there. And if there's other people like me, you got it. All you gotta do is slam dunk the bruckin' alley-oop, bro. Put up files. That's all I'm saying. Put up files. I don't give a damn if it's just 3D case print files one week. Next week it's this. You need to set a timeline. And Unlock Switch, I need you to stick by it. And I'm gonna be honest. I think you need another teammate. I think you need another teammate to help. Ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna just put that out there. Ain't gonna be me. All right, I got too much shit going on. I can't be sitting there tweeting them and doing all this. I can't do it. All right, I got too much. I'm moving and jumping I'm about to be gone, right? I'm coming back. Y'all gonna see me live streaming somewhere else in a little bit, right? So I be moving too much. So it ain't gonna be me. But you need somebody else, bro. You need somebody who cares just as much as you, who are putting your foot to the fire and saying, yo, unlock switch, give me files. And you can't be mad at them. You got to be able to take that and say they want your best interest just like you want it. That's my word of advice to unlock switch. Now, Joshua Drake said it best. At this point, it's put up, strut up. That's what he's saying. Yo, so y'all, how do y'all feel about unlock switch? Do y'all believe it? Do y'all not believe it completely? Do y'all like 100% believe it and maybe he's holding back? Like, what do y'all think? I know a lot of people have stated how they feel on X, but I can tell you one thing, and this is, I don't even know if I should say this, bro. Am I snitching right now? I don't think I'm snitching by saying this. I don't know. I might need to ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT, hold up. ChatGPT, am I snitching if I say what I'm about to say right now? Enter. All right, ChatGPT said. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm not snitching. Okay? ChatGPT officially told me I'm not snitching. Now, first, let me read the comment from Ender. I don't have a switch, but from what I see, people will keep complaining until files go online, and then they will beg them to take their money. You hear that, unlock switch? He right. Okay? He right. I'm just saying. But I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't know if people know, but I've actually talked with unlock switch on the phone before. Damn. Now, when was it? That shit was over a year ago, right? So I can say, they said they were unlock switch. They called me from the same joint that I was texting from, but we on apps. We ain't on phone numbers like that. He can switch up. He can go somewhere else. I don't know. I spoke with my man on the phone. My man sound like a normal guy, bro. Crazy. Had a little accent. Sound like a normal guy. I ain't gonna go much more in that, what the conversation was about. I was out of town when we talked. It's only one other person that know we talked. That's how you can say it's only one other person. Unlock Switch probably knows who that person is. And I haven't even told Unlock Switch who that person is. But Unlock Switch probably knows who that person is. Okay? So it's only one person that knows we talk. I haven't spoke on the phone with Unlock Switch more than that one conversation. So I can't say we're like, me and Unlock Switch are like this, the best of friends. But I know one thing for me. I'm a loyalty dude. I'm all about loyalty. If I never left on bad terms with you, then that means we on good terms, bro. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? And I never got on bad terms with Unlock Switch myself. I know a couple others that have. Wasteland was one. I don't even know what happened to Wasteland, man. I know Wasteland was covering it. I don't know what's going on with Dr. Specimen and Unlock Switch, right? Another one. You know, I see the Discord groups. I know what's going on. I want y'all to know I don't do the chatty patty shit. I don't get down with that chit chat shit. I'm not going to be sitting here talking with y'all and then running back on here like, yo, bro, yeah. I don't do that shit, bro. That shit is mad corny. Like, you're never going to catch me. Mark my words. Everybody in this chat, anybody who texts me, email me, message me on private DMs, anything, you're going to prove to yourself by going through anything, all my videos, live content, go through everything. You're going to prove to yourself that I am transparent. I keep it 100. I have never lied, bro. I just don't got time to. We not the best of friends. I don't know Unlock Switch like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. We not like locked in boy to boy like that. We not. You know what I'm saying? I know other people that were cooler with Unlock Switch than I was that fell back, and now I'm cooler, right? Because I'm in the same position. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Unlock Switch, that's all I got to say, man. A couple things, man. Just, no, don't go crazy for criticism, bro. When somebody criticizes you, don't go crazy and put some files up. That's it. That's really all you got to do. Like, somebody say, so right now, Unlock Switch, I would say something they're doing good. When people talking shit about them on X, they ain't flaming them up. They like, doubters gonna doubt. Coming soon. Don't say coming soon, Unlock Switch. You my dog. Don't say coming soon, man. Just be like, just put the shh or the wait or the something else or hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like anything. Coming soon could mean anytime, and people take it from you differently than it typically means. So that's just me to you. You know what I'm saying? Homie to homie. You know what I'm saying? And yo, damn, man, we got, and there's so much more I could cover, I could talk about. Like, I could talk about Nintendo and them bogus-ass updates, breaking third-party docs for they Switch 2. You think you slick, Nintendo, with that bullshit. You ain't fool nobody, bro. You purposely threw out an update to stop third-party docs working. We ain't stupid. Big business do that shit all the time. I probably got, my damn thermostat probably gonna stop working next year and offer me a subscription. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be driving my lawnmower, cutting my grass, and that shit just go, I'm gonna be like, what the? Oh, you must now have a subscription. Over the air update just was made to your lawnmower. Like, that's the stage we are in right now. I am sick of that shit, pissed of that shit, and subscriptions have gone haywire. So, nonetheless, Unlock Switch. Do right by the people, man. Do right by the people. Other than that, y'all, we going to come back. I'm going to go live later because we got to stream. Again, I got to play the game. I got a couple games I got to play, so we are going to stream. Also, we're going to be doing live content, y'all. I want to ask everybody right now before I even, you know what I'm saying, drop. I need to know right now, honestly. I do my live content on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Trovo. Should I do my live content across all platforms? I could multi-stream my live content to all platforms. I just have not done it, right? I only do it to Twitch. So a lot of times people, like Twitch right now recently has been seeing more content than other platforms outside of the typical short clips. So if y'all want me to, let me know, man. Just put it in the comments, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's your boy Nick Moses 05, Mo Fam. Sammy Sosa type. That's Sammy Sosa so far. You ever see Sammy Sosa go? I don't know. Except he do this. He do the piece. I do this. You know what I'm saying? For the Mo Fam. It's actually supposed to be Mo Fam. I don't know. It ain't no blind. Anyway, it's your boy Nick Moses 05. Mo Fam. We are out this. If I can find my mouse, there we go. Holla!